everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. We're still at it. I'm doing a gift request of Martin Delray's Silence Says It All. Jason Halverson made a gift, so Jason, thank you, my friend, for this gift. I've done one or two at least of Martin's songs. I don't remember which ones they were, but Silence Says It All. I love that turtle phrase. It's not even an irony, it's just that contrast to draw attention. When you say nothing, you're saying more than words would say sometimes. Love it. That's country, man.
He closed the door to his old truck and slowly crossed the lawn. Tonight he knows she's waiting up, 'cause every light is on. She's tried so hard to make him strong, and she ain't had much success. Now once again he has to face her with his weakness on his breast. As he pushed the key inside the lock and found the door ajar, he felt it sweeping through him that he didn't see her car. Inside he cried her name aloud, and it echoed down the hall. Well, tonight he learned there are times in life when silence says it all.
Yeah, man.
He could hear those times of crying. She would softly beg and plead. Then he heard his tongue a-trying to defend the fool she sees. Then he heard her say there'll come a day that'll bring the final straw.
That was it.
Sometimes silence says it all. Through his fear, he found himself staring at their bed. In place of any goodbye note, she had left her rings instead.
Oh.
When he picked them up, he felt the need to lay right down and bawl.
That's all you're gonna do.
And he knew it, Lord, the silence said it all. He could hear those times of crying. She would softly beg and plead. Then he heard his tongue a-trying to defend the fool she sees.
Yeah.
Then he heard her say there'll come a day that'll bring the final straw. Sometimes silence says it all. Oh, sometimes silence says it all.
He nailed that one. The truth in that song and the way he sang it, it's, you do try to defend yourself. It's sort of human instinct to be like, well, I couldn't have been that bad, so maybe there's something else going on, but sometimes you just know. And the silence, there's no discussion that's taking place. You can't make your point. You can't counter her point. And the fact that she left the rings there instead of a note, she left her rings. I mean, when rings are left behind, it's like she doesn't even want to turn around and sell them and get the money for them or whatever. She's just like, it's over. I'm not even, the world knows I'm free. There's no, there's no ring on her finger, and she's letting the world know it. And as a guy, you certainly know what that means. A woman knows what that means from the flip side as well, but this is just from a guy's perspective. He came home, he had alcohol in his breath, he's been drinking too much, he's been leaving her alone, she's cried a lot, and she's had it. And she's tried getting through to him. It didn't work. And man, oh man, that's brutal. Yeah, what do you say? I mean, it's like I've said on the channel before. It's like you can't explain your way out of something you behaved your way into. You can only behave your way out of it. But if the last straw that broke the camel's back, her back was broken and she left. And he doesn't get the chance to behave his way back out of it. She may give him another chance if she's living in an apartment or with a friend or with her mother or wherever she moves out to, and maybe they reconcile. It's not, I mean, stranger things have happened. People do reconcile. It doesn't always work out, but sometimes it does. But the only way that's going to happen is if he shows over time behaviorally that he's changed. So, all right, Jason, I'm going to rate that one. There was a lot going on. Martin is that's a countryman's voice, plain and simple. I'm coming in with a 9.5. That just said it. That's sliver of life. He drinks. She gave him the warnings. He didn't heed it. She's been crying too much. She left. Lights are on in the house. Nobody home. Her car's not in the driveway. Rings are on the bed. See ya. And he's got nobody to argue with. You can't talk your way out of it. That hits you right. Bang. You're done. We're done. That's it. Ouch. That's country music for you right there. All right, folks. Courtesy of Jason Halverson. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.